Hi guys, welcome back to Hanging Out with Lori. I'm Lori. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thanks so much. Thank you so much for coming back and hanging with me today. Today I am going to talk about the fragrances that I wanted to try in 2018. Now, I didn't have YouTube, a YouTube channel when I made this list. This was a list I made off of on Instagram, and I had broken it up into perfumes, toilettes, and celebrity fragrances. And I posted what I wanted to try, and that looks worse, so we'll just go with it. The perfumes I wanted to try, and so I wanted to revisit my list. I have quite a few on this list, and tell you which ones I actually was able to try and what I thought of them. So let me just put my glasses on so I can see this. Okay, I wanted to try, I have cheat sheets, so I wanted to try Proenza Schuller's Arizona. I saw an article on it, and I was drawn to the idea of Arizona. I want Versace's Dylan Blue Pour Femme, Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, Bond No. 9's New York City Liberty, and I will honestly tell you, it was the bottle that pulled me into that one. Jo Malone London's Earl Grey and Cucumber, Katy Perry's Killer Queen, Justin Bieber's Girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez's Miami Glow, Shakira's Dance, Britney Spears' Curious, Sarah Jessica Parker's Stash Unspoken. Then I also have Dolce & Gabbana's Three La Imperatrice, Chanel's Chance, Versace's Red Jeans, Maison Margiela's Lipstick On, Escada's Sorbetto Rosso, Malin & Getz Citron Vert, Comptoir Sud Pacifique, Vanille and Cocoa. So those were what I wanted to try in the year of 2018. Now, I can tell you the ones that I have tried. Some of these were ones that I read the notes of, and I thought, oh, that sounds like something that I would really like. Some of these were ones that I watched YouTube videos and were highly recommended by whoever it was I watched on YouTube. One, like Arizona, was an ad that I saw, and I was really drawn to it. Oh, I need to put Glossier You was on here as well. It was one that I did separately. It was also an ad that I saw, and I loved the idea of how they came about with Glossier You. And then some I was just really intrigued by the bottle, you know, like Dylan Blue Pour Femme. I love the men's cologne. In fact, I wore the men's cologne, and so I really wanted to try the women's version of Dylan Blue. So there's lots of different reasons why I wanted to try these. Now here's the ones that I tried. The first one was well, there's no order, but the first one I'll tell you that I tried is Glossier You. I got it from Scentbird, and I absolutely hated it. Hands down, did not like Glossier You on me. Now, it's supposed to be a personal perfume. It's supposed to take on the scent of your skin, I believe is how it was described. And so it should be something that you like because it's specifically for you. And it smells differently on everybody. Now, while I didn't like it, a man that I hang with, he's a friend, he loved it on me. And so I think maybe it's something that someone who is attracted to you, that, you know, you have a very close personal relationship with, they may like it on you. That's what I'm thinking, because it brings out your body chemistry. So it makes sense that they would like it more, because if they didn't like your body chemistry, if they thought you smelled funky, they would not want to hang with you, you know? They would not want to date you. And this was a man who we dated for years. We no longer date. We're friends now, but that's my thoughts on Glossier You. That it may be more for your loved one than it is for you. But that's my thoughts. Okay, I also received a Scentbird vial of Dolce & Gabbana's 3 La Imperatrice. This was off of a recommendation from a YouTuber, and I like it. It's right now in my perfume rolling roulette, so I don't want to say a whole lot about it, because that would kind of ruin it for you guys. But I do like it. It is light and refreshing, and it's different than other scents I have smelled in the past. So I am glad I have that. Is it one I would purchase? It's possible. It's possible. It's very pretty. Now, I tried Chanel's Chance. I just was able to spray it on me when I was at the mall, and so I tested it there. I didn't get a sample of it. That department store doesn't give out samples, or so I was told, and so that's okay, because I didn't like Chanel Chance. It wasn't something I was drawn to. I did not think it smelled good on me, so I'm okay with not getting a sample. Now, Maison Margiela's Lipstick On, I had a sample of, and I love Lipstick On. It is amazing. Great scent. That's all I'll say. I want a big bottle of it. That I do. Now, Escada's Sorbetto Rosso, I also tried on in the store. I've never had a sample of it, but I did try it on in the store, and I fell in love with it. It is summer in a bottle, much like most of Escada's scents are, but this was different. It has watermelon in it, and it is just, it's pleasing. It isn't cloying. At least I did not find it to be. I found it to be refreshing and light, and it was just a pleasure to wear that day. Yes, it was only, you know, on one wrist, but I'm okay with that. It smelled so good, and I kept going back and sniffing my wrist throughout the day. Now, Comptoir Sud Pacifique, the Vanille and Cocoa. Jordan reminded me, after she saw this, she reminded me that I didn't like it, that I had received it, a Scentbird file of it, and gave it to her. And so I didn't try it again this year. I was just reminded that I didn't like it, so my guess is I probably would not like it still. But I don't know. My tastes have changed, so it's possible. Now, out of the celebrity fragrances, the only one I have tried is Britney Spears Curious, and I actually own it. I got it at Ross, I believe, really cheap, and I love it. It's it's refreshingly pretty. You know, it isn't heavy, it's light. I do have it, I love it, but I do not wear it. Okay, then out of the rest of them, I have Dylan Blue Pour Femme. I got it in a dabber, and then I had multiple samples of it, and so I have pretty much the amount of a rollerball, and I love Dylan Blue Pour Femme. It is crisp and bright, and it is different than I expected it to be. And that's what I like about it. It's different, and I want a large bottle of it. And when I say large bottle, I'm talking a 3.4 ounce large bottle, and I am not drawn to buying large bottles because I like perfume too much. I like to have smaller bottles so I don't, you know, so I can enjoy all of them and keep rotating. But I want a large bottle of this, so I'm kind of saving my pennies for that. I also received a sample of Good Girl, and I really like that. It is a fun, sexy scent. I have worn it on dates and have received compliments, and yes, I want a bottle of that. I don't know if I want a large bottle, but you know, I would be happy with a 1 ounce, but I probably want the 3.4 fluid ounce because I want that size for the bottle alone. And I am not a bottle collector, but that is a bottle that I would keep. I also received a sample of Jo Malone's Earl Grey and Cucumber, and I fell in love. I did not think I would like it. I wanted to try it just because it was different, but I fell in love with it. It is so light and airy. It kind of makes me kind of aquatic. It kind of makes me think of a lazy afternoon, you know, drinking tea, reading a book, just curled up on the couch. That's kind of what Earl Grey and Cucumber made me, what it made me think of. It's been a while since I last, you know, I tried it. Because I only had a sample, and I went through it quite quickly because I did like it so much, but it is one that I would love. So those were the fragrances that I wanted to try in 2018. Out of all of them, I have owned 3. 2 were from Scentbird and 1 I purchased, and the rest were all from samples. So you guys take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.